I'm retired, but still coolin' with my family and myself. Put cheese streets up on the shelf, still moving stealth. I'm way where I stay, double OG, skin glow with the glisten. That's how you know you see me. I'm the wave of the future, passed it on to my past. Coolin' with my nephew, not a mic I shall pass. Just caught the mic, feel like it came off the glass. I got scriptures in my head, trying to sleep, can't go to bed. Route running, got my tide, but I do it for the bread. Yes, 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 we them kings, we no county. If you talk a bunch of shit, we put your head on a stake and your life on it. Bounty PGDC, we staking big green. Yes, I am the big dog, no fleas, chill, chillin' like villain, smoking green, crunchy gremlins. This is OG and nephew, I'm the ghost with most. Let's go, go.
Man, I've been talking backstage the whole time. Respect. Welcome back to another episode of Smittys Corner. So we're going to go ahead and look at this right here. This is a lawyer. It's a different kind of lawyer for specific reasons. And we're going to look at, I want to know, do you all believe that these officers were being too rough with this lawyer? That's all I want to know. Were the officers being too rough with the lawyer? All right. And then after that, we're going to get to, do you love yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Let's go ahead and rock out. But before we get started, I need to make sure I ask you, how are you? How's your headspace? And how has the day been treating you? Just in case nobody else asked you. Y'all forgive me. I've had a very, very long day. I'm going to talk to y'all more about that on another note because it's too much to unpack. I'll give y'all the rundown and breakdown. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's go ahead and rock out. Were these officers too harsh on this lawyer?
What are you doing? You're hurting me! You're hurting me!
In Oklahoma, things in the courtroom are a little testy because Rob's client did not show up for court. So let's watch the tension build to a fever pitch.
I don't think there's any need in going forward today.
We were back to the issue at hand, which was you asked me to not provide testimony on behalf of my client. You asked me what paragraph it was. I pointed you to the exact paragraph.
Stop.
It's her education.
Stop.
Stop because you don't want to hear what the argument is.
Stop. You interrupt me one more time, you are being held in direct contempt of court, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
wipe that smirk off.
I don't have a
your face.
smirk on my face.
Oh, yes, you
I do not.
I am not going to tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
And I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again. Do not throw your...
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset, and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, ma'am. I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporter cannot get what we're both saying.
I am trying to make my argument. You interrupted my argument halfway through
This
on
is
an
a panic
objection.
button that will get every available deputy in.
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware. It's happened to me before.
It has.
Yes.
Because you're out of line
Yeah,
with court.
I guess so.
Okay. If I push that
Or maybe
button,
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
I don't know what you are.
You do, ma'am. It's not, you do.
So we are pausing this until you get the ADA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically, and we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Your Honor, which we would object. This is as clear as the nose on my face that this woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant for stealing.
Objection, hearsay. That's not true. And you're ready.
You will find, sir, that
Don't
you
put
cannot
me
steal
instead
from me.
or shout at me.
I'm not putting it.
No, we're stopping.
Get out of my face,
I've been
sir.
doing it for a long
Get out of
time.
my face, sir.
You may step
Get
back.
out of my face.
You should leave this county.
Get out of my face. Get out of my
These
face.
people are my friends and you're being ugly.
And get out of my face.
Let the change line back.
Why?
Because you're in direct contact.
So at this point, are they being too harsh? All right, let's go.
Of court.
He shouted at me. No, I'm not being, you did not even say that I was in
You are
contempt.
in direct.
No, I'm not doing
Judge, I
my stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person. They screaming and they yelling in court. I've never even heard that before in this courtroom.
Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me.
Hands on your back.
Do not. Are you throwing me over this?
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, put your hands on your back. Stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way? So you
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
just settle down, walk that way.
No.
Settle down. Do not grab me. Do not grab me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're resisting me. You don't get it. You don't get it. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands on your
I
back.
cannot breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't Help! Somebody call 911! Please!
Put your hands.
Please! 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 Please!
Leg secure.
Ow! 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 Ow!
All I want to know is, were they being too harsh, too rough on this lawyer? Considering, right? And we all know what the considering is. Moving along to the next video. This right here is wild. So I want us to look at this right.
So your financial
here.
plan covers your family.
I want us to look at this right here, right? All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about it briefly. I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on people who try to, I guess, get rid of the originality of who they are? What's your take on that? How do you see it? How do you feel about it, right? Let's go ahead and let's look at this video right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have us a quick commercial break. And this commercial break is brought to you by Big Dogs. Let's get it.
These messages will be right back.
Dang it, my bad, y'all. I'm all low on mute and shit. My bad. I'm moving a little sloppy. I'm still, my head's still a little messed up. So look, let's go ahead and get to this. I want to talk about this. Like, I don't know, how do you all see this? Because over here in America, even it goes down. All kind of actresses and celebrities and just even normal people who do this. I just want to know, what do you think about this? Now that we got to the meat and bones of what I want to talk about, just briefly for the evening, right? I want to talk about this shit. Let's go. Let's see what we got. What do you think? Hold on, sound.
The phrase light skin, sometimes whispered, sometimes proudly declared, sometimes followed by a group of men nodding like they've just discovered a new scientific law.
Now, real quick, just for a quick prefix, this is all about them banning the lightning creams over in Africa. Right now, that's what they're doing because you got a lot of people like that's getting a lot of bad skin cancer from that. And so my whole thing is that I'm curious about is, do you think that we should do the same thing over here? Because over in Africa, they're banning it, but we're doing the same thing here. Serena Williams, Stacey Dash, list goes on and on. Let's keep on listening.
But now, something interesting is happening.
So we're going inside the shop right now. The brigadier is looking for someone selling the illegal skin whitening products.
I'm Brigadier Motar, the station commander. These products are banned.
It's illegal to sell any cream that claims to bleach or lighten your skin.
It's like she wasn't aware that she's not supposed to be selling this in the shop. Just confiscated few, I think 6 or 7 of this skin lightening.
Across Africa, governments are beginning to push back. Some countries are no longer treating skin bleaching as just a beauty trend. They are treating it as a public health crisis. And in some cases, they're banning it entirely.
Soap seller Alaji Traore mixes together skin lightening soaps that come from Ivory Coast, Mali, and Ghana.
One of the most aggressive crackdowns comes from Rwanda.
Agne Awemana is preparing an ointment she says will make her more attractive to her husband, who prefers light-skinned women. But she's concerned that a government crackdown on the creams will impact both on her beauty routine and her identity.
If I don't
See, my thing is I want you to listen to what she says as to why she does this. Listen to what she says.
Have these products, I'm afraid I'll become too dark, like I used to be. I still have a few products left, but I hate the thought of becoming darker.
The government introduced a ban on skin whitening products in November, and since then, they've seized thousands of bottles from shop shelves.
If you know anything about Rwanda's government, you know that they don't usually do things halfway, and they don't mess around. Things like plastic bags banned, strict city cleanliness rules enforced. And
Get
now,
past this part. Real quick, let's keep on listening.
see just
One
issues.
Hold on.
We're talking kidney damage, severe skin disorders, which always mean eliminating them.
There we go.
In Cote d'Ivoire,
if you're looking to learn how to trade, a community is very important.
Y'all forgive me. Like, that just blew me. That just blew me. I was fast forwarding now because I want to get to this specific part of the video that I am focused on. And that's more so like the whole skin bleaching part. But let's just listen though. Hold on. There we go. I just wanted to get back to that part.
I mix this with this soap. And then I put these 2 tubes inside to change the tint. To clean their skin, everyone wants their child to be pretty. For the child to have a beautiful complexion, you can't have clean skin and for your child to still be dirty.
I want you to listen to what was just said. She said you can't have clean skin and your child be dirty, as in dark. That's crazy. That's wild. Like, I didn't know it was that bad. Let's keep on listening. Guess apparently they love the skin they're in, but it's the husband, because the first woman did say the same thing. She said, I did this because I want my husband to be attracted to me. So let's keep going. Let's see what we got.
I took action much earlier than many people realize.
I'm joining Brigadier Delasoe Mota, head of the police in Witbank, close to Johannesburg. She and her team are about to raid 5 premises. She's not looking for drugs or guns, but beauty products. So
at the shop right now, the Brigadier is looking for someone selling the illegal skin whitening products.
Your skin.
Supposed to be selling this skin lightening creams.
Skin bleaching creams are big business. A recent study suggested 1 in 3 South African women buy them.
Open that door for us. Open it or we'll make the door open. The fact that you're behind the counter, it means you're fully accountable for what is happening in this shop.
They are banned because scientists say if you use them, you risk getting skin cancer and other serious. But the Brigadier tells me as soon as the police confiscate the creams, the vendors restock.
It is hard to police because these are not South African products, they are imported.
I think there's a rise in these skin whitening products. I mean, there's 525 products here from the raid.
It is a demand. It is because of a demand that is there.
Decades ago, South Africa became one of the first countries in the world to restrict hydroquinone-based skin lightening products. This decision came after medical research highlighted the risks associated with long-term use. But even
now, let's think about that. Let's really think about that. This has been going on for such a very, very long time. I didn't realize it was that deep. But let's keep on just listening. It's a short video and I'm getting up out of here.
Regulations in place, the demand for lighter skin has never fully disappeared, and I don't think it ever will. Because the issue goes deeper than cosmetics. It touches something more complicated. Beauty standards, social perception, and yes, dating preferences.
I use different products on my skin, and which makes it to look like this.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room. In many African societies, lighter skin has historically been associated with beauty. And like it or not, many African men openly say they prefer light-skinned women. Sometimes jokingly, sometimes seriously. Sometimes with the confidence of a man who believes his opinion represents the entire continent.
And that's really primarily what I want to know. What do you guys think about that? What is your thoughts behind it? That's like a whole nother mode of life I ain't never been able to really get. And then, I mean, my whole thing is to like, I want to know, where does the thought process come from? Like when you think that way, when you be wondering, oh, I don't want to look like myself. I want to look, you know what I'm saying? Because you know something, even in the what's that? The Hindu, even in the Hindu belief, it's the exact same thing. They believe that the lighter your complexion, the higher level of paradise you can get. It's believed in the, let's say, a lot of places in South America, same thing. Like the lighter you are, the higher you can go in career paths. I don't know if it's still that way. I believe it's changed by now in a lot of places, but let's just say what it was for the longest, right? In some places, I'm pretty sure it probably still is, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I've recognized like where it's not just here. It ain't just here that folks be thinking to themselves that they don't like themselves. That's the part that gets me. It's all over that people don't like themselves. So now that I know it's not a solo dolo thing over here or just over there or anywhere else, I think now, okay, I want to look at what is the overarching, let's say, what's the overarching part of this that is making people think this? Is it just simply historical? Is it innate? Is it inherent? Is it just life? Is it history? Is it because of what's put into place? I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I just wanted to pull that up because if you ask me, I would tell you.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
No, really. But with that being said, I appreciate this real quick. Now, I just wanted to really talk about that just for a moment. I just wanted to tap in on what's up with the self-hate. I just wanted to play the lawyer because I thought that was something very interesting, because me looking at the video, it's like, I wonder, how do people see the force in which was had in that moment? Like, I really do. I really wanted that. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Much respect to the family. Shout out to you.
Energy is mistaken for frustration, but really I'm a guy who sat back with observation and patience. Some of our thinking is outdated. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Thank you, come imagine. And while you gone, tell a friend to tell a friend, Smitty. Yes, we heard you, now go and smash the like button like a burger. Information I recruited, I digress, my mic is muted. Mr. 7, I'm ghost.